of St. Teresa School. Let us welcome them with a warm round of applause as they grace this occasion with their presence.
So true, the Prabhudasi sisters, guiding all we do, with faith as roots and wisdom as rain, a legacy of hope forever shall remain.
May the Silver Jubilee brightly gleam, a symbol to one noble dream. For past and future, we stand and say, St. Teresa's vision lights our way today.
As we celebrate this milestone year, a journey of love through every year, we cherish the path where wisdom steers, hailing St. Teresa's and 25 glorious years, 25 years of nurturing souls, of shaping minds and achieving goals. Today we gather, hearts lifted high, in gratitude beneath God's sky. As the sun sets on yet another day, we gather here under the radiance of God's grace to mark a milestone that tells a wonderful story. The story of suffer, a journey beyond, a journey of vision and courage, of faith and perseverance.
Tonight, I, Anj, feels truly privileged to be a part of this grand Silver Jubilee celebration. But of course, I'm not alone in hosting this wonderful evening.
I'm Siddhika, delighted to share the stage and the celebration with all of you.
I am Rudrakshi, excited to walk you through this beautiful journey of 25 spectacular years.
I am Sanskriti, truly humbled to be a part of this special occasion. And I'm Smriti, overjoyed to join my friends in hosting this wonderful evening filled with faith, joy and celebration.
As anchors for tonight, we promise to make this Silver Jubilee celebration a delightful experience for everyone here.
25 years ago, St. Teresa School Mansarovar began its humble voyage with a promise to enlighten young minds and shape hearts rooted in values.
Tonight, that journey shines like silver, reflecting 24 years of relentless dedication and heralding the dawn of our 25th year.
Tonight, we are truly honored to have among us esteemed dignitaries who grace this occasion with their presence. We also extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each one of you.
This evening, as we gather to celebrate 25 years of grace and growth, our hearts are filled with gratitude for the one who has walked with us through every season of this beautiful journey.
This suffer, a journey beyond. We too have been led by God's unfailing hand, through humble beginnings, through challenges that strengthened us, through milestones that brought joy and blessings beyond measure.
Tonight, as we mark this Silver Jubilee, we offer this prayer dance as an expression of thanksgiving and reverence. With every moment, every gesture, let us lift our hearts to the Almighty.
This prayer dance is a symbol of our journey, a journey of faith, dedication, and trust in God's plan. As we continue walking forward into new horizons, carrying His light and blessings with us.
दृष्टि जिससे जागी बिजोही दिव्यवाणी निजा सा सा निजा गा सा 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 निजा गा मा गा मा गा मा मा नी नी मा मा नी सा 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 निजा गा सा नी सा 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 नी मा नी नी मा 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 गा मा 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 गा मा गा.
Every celebration becomes more meaningful when it is graced by people who inspire, guide, and
Dynamic leadership and steadfast commitment have contributed immensely to the state's governance, development and public welfare.
With deep reverence and immense gratitude, we extend a heartfelt welcome to Your Excellency, Bishop Joseph Calarican, Bishop of Catholic Diocese of Jaipur. Your presence brings immense honor to this gathering.
With profound respect and deep affection, we welcome Bishop Oswald J. Lewis, Bishop Emeritus of the Diocese of Jaipur, whose pastoral guidance and visionary leadership laid strong foundations for the growth of the Church in Rajasthan.
With love and joy, we welcome our guest of honor, the Superior General of Prabhudas Sisters of Ajmer, Reverend Sister Joycey, a guiding star for countless souls, whose steadfast commitment to faith and education inspires the very essence of this institution's journey. We also extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Soumya Gujar, Honorable Mayor of Jaipur.
a young leader whose dedicated service adds vibrance and inclusivity to our beloved Pink City. We are duly blessed to have among us the Provincial Superior of St. Joseph Province, Reverend Sister Roshni, whose gentle wisdom and profound guidance have been the compass directing St. Teresa School towards excellence and holistic growth.
We take immense pride in welcoming Ms. Mamta Sharma, a social activist whose journey reflects courage anchored in conviction, actions rooted in empathy.
Oh, welcome that rises straight from the heart of St. Teresa's family. In our culture, a guest is embraced with love, honored with respect, and blessed with heartfelt prayers. The tilak is a symbol of divine grace and reverence, a way of saying that your presence sanctifies this gathering. The bouquet is a gesture of gratitude, carrying the fragrance of affection and the vibrant colors of happiness that this evening represents. May this simple yet meaningful tradition reflect the immense respect and thankfulness we hold for you on this Silver Jubilee celebration.
To kindle hands with compassion and to spread the warmth of faith and service far and wide. Like one uniting many, St. Teresa's has spread learning and virtue across generations.
A symbol of 25 years of St. Teresa's shining legacy and a prayer for its light to continue guiding every child towards a future filled with hope and brilliance.
Over 25 years, dedicated principals have sown wisdom, nurtured young minds, and upheld the school's noble values, shaping it into the heaven of learning and light it is today. Tonight, we are blessed to be under the inspiring leadership of Reverend Sister Jomi, our esteemed principal, who continues this legacy with grace, compassion, and heartfelt commitment. She is a true example of kindness in action, wisdom in choices, and excellence in leadership. With her steady guidance, St. Teresa's has maintained its glorious standards and continues to grow as a beacon of faith, knowledge and holistic education. Dear sister, it is with immense joy, pride and admiration that we welcome you to the stage for the welcome address.
This day is no ordinary day. It is a milestone of memories, a celebration of faith, and a testimony of God's abiding providence. 24 years ago, St. Teresa School, Mansarovar, was a humble sapling, planted on the soil of hope, watered by the sweat and toil of Prabhudasi sisters of Ajmer, and nurtured under the sheltering presence of divine grace. What began as a modest endeavor has today blossomed into a flourishing tree of knowledge, values and service, standing tall in the heart of Mansarovar, Jaipur. It is my joy and privilege to welcome among us the eminent guest whose gracious presence magnifies the beauty of this evening. We are deeply honored to welcome our chief guest, IAS Dr. Subodh Agarwal, a stalwart administrator whose foresight, integrity and devotion to public welfare have been an inspiration to many. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion and whose wisdom and vision guide the compass of our institution, keeping us steadfast on the path of holistic growth and excellence. With immense delight, we welcome Ms. Mamta Sharma, a courageous social activist whose life is a testimony to conviction rooted in empathy and action shaped by justice. A very warm welcome also goes out to all our former principals of St. Teresa School, Mansarovar, our torchbearers and guiding stars whose hard work, sacrifices and vision brought us to this Silver Jubilee moment. And above, remain etched in our memories as a blessing for years to come. Thank you.
The heartfelt commitment of our teachers and the endless joy and energy of our students. This institution has become a home where dreams are nurtured and lives are transformed.
As we celebrate the Silver Jubilee evening, we offer you a glimpse into this remarkable journey. With immense pride and gratitude, we now invite our students to present the report of St. Teresa School, a true reflection of 25 years of grace, growth and glory.
Far away from Earth, on the red plains of Mars, humanity has built its second home. Cities of glass and steel rise against a copper sky. Machines hum, systems run flawlessly, and every hour is measured with precision. But in all that progress, something vital never made the journey. Here, education is stripped of its soul. Lessons are absorbed like code into circuits, memorized but never lived. Children grow up fluent in equations, yet strangers to life's deeper questions. They achieve results without knowing purpose. They pass tests but fail to feel. Compassion is a rarity. Kindness is fading. Beneath the quiet hour, unrest simmers. Loneliness has become the silent epidemic. An ache, no algorithm, no invention, no towering achievement can cure. And so a mission begins, not for resources, not for minerals, but for something Mars has forgotten, the human heart of learning.
different from everything we have known.
And there it is, a sleek digital tablet resting on a pedestal, waiting. Its screen glows with a welcome message. Welcome to St. Teresa's. Tap to begin your journey. As they scroll, they see something their colony has forgotten. An education shaped by both knowledge and values. A place where curiosity is encouraged, respect is taught, and learning is more than just information. It's connection.
This is what we've been missing. Look at these events, celebration, and even simple moments in the classroom. It's alive.
There's a section here, our journey. Could be the school's history.
Would you like to know the story of St. Teresa's?
Yes.
The foundation of a school was laid in the year 2000 by the Prabhudasi sisters of Ajmer, with a vision to provide quality education rooted in the values and discipline. What began as a humble initiative with just 5 students in the convent basement gradually blossomed into a flourishing institution known for its academic excellence, moral values, and holistic development. As the number of students grew, the school shifted to main building in 2009. A moment of pride came in 2012 with the construction of the new building, designed to create more space and support the steady growth of our school. Another significant milestone has been achieved with the inauguration of the new school block in 2024. This new building is equipped with all the modern amenities that ensure a safe, comfortable, and inspiring learning environment for our students. Spacious classrooms, well-equipped science labs, computer labs, library, smart classrooms, a multi-purpose auditorium, and activity rooms, all designed to promote interactive and holistic learning.
Here's something CBSE affiliation looks like a turning point for the school.
And the results consist in excellence year after year. Let's look into that.
With pride and perseverance, our school achieved a historic milestone by securing affiliation with the Central Board of Secondary Education in year 2011, a mark of academic excellence and a gateway to national recognition. This affiliation reaffirmed our commitment to providing quality education rooted in values and vision.
At St. Teresa's School, we don't just prepare students for exams, we prepare them for excellence year after year, consistently, confidently, and with a conviction rooted in values and vision. Our academic journey is not defined by one result, it's defined by a legacy of brilliance carved into every class, every subject, every child's progress. Each year, our students raise the bar of achievement, not just reaching excellence, but surpassing it. This year was no different. The CBSE board results for 2024-25 stand as a resounding declaration of this commitment.
From steadily outstanding results to growing number of subject toppers, from value-based education to CBSE recognition, St. Teresa stands tall as a center of academic excellence. Our students have consistently brought laurels to the school through their exceptional performance in various CBSE activities and national level Olympiads. By securing top positions in science, mathematics, English, and cyber Olympiads, our students have demonstrated their intellectual capabilities and their love for learning. Several of them have qualified for zonal and national levels, earning medals, certificates, and accolades.
Wow, look at this. How disciplined they look in their uniforms.
These pictures are a testament to the values of discipline, teamwork and leadership.
NCC, a new chapter in a journey of holistic development, began with the introduction of National Cadet Corps. This initiative has helped instill discipline, leadership and patriotism in our students. Scouts and Guides. Parallel to this, the launch of the Scouts and Guides program further enriched students' life, encouraging them to uphold the motto, be prepared, while engaging in activities that promote service, responsibility and moral strength. Band, adding rhythm and pride to our institution, is our ever-energetic school band, trained under the able guidance of our band master. Our students have mastered instruments like trumpets, flutes, drums and cymbals, showcasing synchronization, dedication and team spirit during every major school event.
Looks like the whole campus turned into a stage.
Not just a stage, a festival of ideas, talent and energy.
And it's not only performances. Look here. Clubs, exhibitions and even science is getting the spotlight.
Youth Week was a vibrant celebration of talent, creativity and youthful energy. The campus came alive with one-act plays, dances, songs, mime acts, kitchen orchestra, radio jockey shows, fairy tale, panel discussion, English choral singing, musical theatre, act-man competition and soulful Qawwali performances. Every act left the audience in awe.
Adding to this vibrance were our student-led clubs from the eco, literary and cyber clubs to music, dance, community outreach and Rotary. Over time, the list grew stronger and more diverse with the addition of the Content Creation Club, the German Language Club and the Theatrical Club. The Grand Science Exhibition was a showstopper where students showcased working models and innovations on themes like sustainable energy and space science, turning curiosity into creativity.
Even the youngest here are part of it. Look at them, confidence in every step.
That's not just cute, it's the first spark of everything they'll become.
And by the time they grow, that spark turns into a drive. Just look at these games.
Hosting national tournaments, winning across sports. This isn't just a play.
It's a legacy in motion and they've been building it for 25 years.
As our school proudly celebrates the Silver Jubilee, one of the most remarkable chapters in its journey has been its incredible achievement in the field of sports. One of the major highlights in this glorious journey was the hosting of the National Basketball Tournament for Girls, which brought together 55 top teams from across India and abroad. Adding to this legacy, the school also hosted the prestigious Cluster Basketball Championship for Boys, which saw participation from over 135 talented teams representing various schools. Another proud addition to our sporting journey is the Champions Clash Cup, our flagship inter-school tournament. Schools from across the city and beyond came together to compete in basketball, volleyball, cricket, badminton, football and more. And in every arena, we stood tall, not just playing the game, but by owning it, leaving a mark with every match, every win, and every cheer that echoed across the field. Our athletes have made us proud with victories in shooting, skating, powerlifting, boxing, badminton, and martial arts, competing and excelling at state, district, and national levels. At our school, learning, it's not just about books, it's about joy, creativity, and building lasting memories. Our pre-primary section burst with excitement throughout the year as a little learner participated in a variety of engaging activities like pool party, mango day, color day, fashion fiesta, storytelling and drawing competitions. They not only brought joy but also helped in their social, cognitive and emotional development.
The graduation day was filled with smiles, pride and a touch of emotion, a celebration of growth, learning and love. The little steps of today are nurtured to take giant leaps tomorrow.
What a journey this school has had. 25 years of growth, inspiration and achievement.
But behind every chapter we just read, there's something else, someone actually.
The ones who led the way, the visionaries, the anchors, the hearts behind every mission.
Exactly. No institution thrives for this long without strong leadership.
I wonder who stood behind all of it, who planted the seeds, who nurtured it, and who continues to help it grow.
Maybe it's time we meet the real stars of this show.
So, without further ado, on this momentous occasion of Silver Jubilee, we take pride in honoring all the principals who have served this institution with passion and purpose over the years. We now request Reverend Sister Laura, Reverend Sister Nilima, Reverend Sister Sanita and Reverend Sister Roshni to kindly come up on the stage. We also request our principal, Reverend Sister Jomi, Reverend Sister Lynette and Reverend Sister Sonia to kindly grace the stage and felicitate them.
Who dares to build from scratch, who lays each brick with a sense of purpose. Our former principal, Reverend Sister Laura, was that dreamer, the pioneer who turned vision into a living, breathing school. With courage, dedication and tireless efforts, she established the roots that hold us strong even today. Now, may we request sisters to kindly felicitate Reverend Sister Laura, the founding flame.
She stepped in the school still in its infancy and shaped it with a gentle yet firm hand. A leader with deep integrity and quiet strength, Reverend Sister Sumita brought systems, structure and most of all a sense of belonging. Her nurturing leadership helped the school find its rhythm and identity. Though her time with us was short, she left behind her a legacy that continues to inspire teachers and students alike. May her soul continue to bless us and may we always walk the path of knowledge and service that she believed in.
During her tenure, the school became more than just a place of learning. It became a second home. Reverend Sister Nilima, known for her warmth and empathy, connected personally with students, staff and parents alike. Under her leadership, every corner of the school echoed with care, positivity and collaboration. It was under her able guidance and tireless efforts that led the school to a major milestone, securing affiliation with the Central Board of Secondary Education. With admiration for her deeply human approach to leadership, we now request sisters to kindly felicitate Reverend Sister Nilima, the nurturing hand.
With fresh energy and a forward-thinking mind, Reverend Sister Sanita stepped in with bold ideas and a transformative spirit. She empowered teachers and brought creativity into every aspect of school life. Her leadership brought a renewed focus on innovation, values and student well-being. We now request the sisters to kindly felicitate Sister Sanita, the visionary leader.
trials. And during challenging times, true leadership shines through. Reverend Sister Roshni was that pillar of strength, calm in crisis, steady in storms, and always focused on what truly mattered, the well-being of the school community. The scholar leader who carried the academic torch with pride. We now request sisters to kindly felicitate Reverend Sister Roshni, the pillar of strength. As we come to the close of this special segment, our hearts are full of gratitude and pride. Today, we have had the honor of not just celebrating individuals, but the spirit of leadership that has guided this institution for 25 remarkable years. Thank you, Reverend Sisters, for your presence. May I humbly request you to kindly grace your seats. It is equally important to acknowledge those who stood beside them, quietly and wholeheartedly.
And as we gratefully remember every guiding hand that has blessed this journey of 25 years, we cannot overlook the quiet yet powerful presence of Reverend Sister Donation and Reverend Sister Crescentia. In the tender beginnings of our school, when everything was fragile and uncertain, these two gracious sisters stood steadfast with their strength, encouragement, and unwavering faith. Their indelible role in shaping the foundation and nurturing the missions of St. Teresa's gave us the courage to dream bigger and grow stronger. At this moment, it is a privilege to invite Reverend Sister Donation and Reverend Sister Crescentia on stage to receive our humble token of love and respect. May I also request beloved Sister Principal to kindly do the honors of felicitating them as we celebrate their lasting contribution to this noble journey. Thank you, sisters. Thank you, Reverend Sister Lynette and Reverend Sister Sonia, for doing the honors.
With deep gratitude, we thank Mr. Matthews, whose invaluable support during the initial phases of the school helped lay the foundation of the strong structure we stand upon today. His presence was not just that of a supporter, but of a true pillar, strengthening the vision and giving the school the confidence to grow into what it is today. May I now invite Mr. Matthews on stage to receive our heartfelt gratitude. I also request respected Sister Principal to kindly do the honors of felicitating him for his invaluable contribution to the growth and legacy of St. Teresa's.
serve. To our beloved parents and guardians, thank you for entrusting the school with your children, for walking hand in hand through every phase of this journey. Your support is our strength, and your faith in the institution continues to inspire excellence. To our teachers, the torchbearers of knowledge and values, thank you for your dedication, passion, and for nurturing every student with care and commitment. It is your constant effort that breathes life into our motto, Lighted for Life. Let us take a moment to extend our heartfelt thanks to every well-wisher and benefactor who stood with us, on screen or behind it, in presence or in spirit. Thank you. Your quiet support, steady encouragement, and belief in the vision have shaped this journey in more ways than words can say.
And today, with special honor and affection, we call upon Munni Didi, a pillar of quiet strength, loyalty, and heartfelt service. She has been a part of St. Teresa's since its very inception. मुन्नी दीदी, आपकी विनम्र सेवा, दृढ़ उपस्थिति और सहयोगी हाथों ने इस विद्यालय के हर कोने को स्पर्श किया है। हम आपका धन्यवाद केवल आपके कार्य के लिए नहीं, बल्कि आपके जज्बे के लिए भी करते हैं। May I now request beloved sister principal to kindly felicitate Munni Didi for her steadfast service and commitment to the institution. Thank you, sister. Let us all give a huge round of applause for every hand, every heart, every soul who helped shape these 25 golden years.
Thank you all.
May you all have a wonderful evening ahead.
We came here.
A legacy built not just with bricks, but with vision, values, and people who believe in the power of education.
These pages didn't just tell a story of a school, but they told a story of growth, hope, and transformation.
From 5 students in a basement to a thriving institution of thousands. From joyful toddlers to national champions. From dreams to reality.
And guiding it all, the leaders we just honored. Each one of them left not just a milestone, but they left behind a soul.
I think our mission is complete. We've discovered something far more meaningful than we expected.
And it's time to go home. But the spirit of the school is something we'll carry far beyond this island.
This isn't just a school. This is a universe of dreams, discipline, and determination.
Sister, your presence among us is a true blessing, and we are deeply inspired by a life of faith, commitment, and vision. With deep reverence, we now invite you, dear sister, to share with us your words of blessing.
Honorable Chief Guest, most reverend bishops, respected dignitaries, dear sisters, fathers, principal, staff, parents, well-wishers, and my beloved children. I wish to begin with the words of St. Teresa, the patroness of the school. What matters is not great deeds, but great love put into deeds. These were pictures beautifully capture the spirit of our school and its 25-year journey. It is a proud and joyful moment for me. On behalf of the Prabhudasi Sisters Education Society, to extend my sincere appreciation, gratitude, and congratulations to everyone connected with this esteemed institution as we celebrate its Silver Jubilee. Looking back, I recall the struggles, the uncertainties faced by our sisters in the beginning. Yet with deep faith in God and the generous support of the teachers and parents, the school moved ahead courageously. Today, I bow in thanksgiving to God Almighty and to every sister, staff member, parents, and well-wisher who journeyed with us. Now, as we see this institution flourishing with a strong infrastructure, a committed principal, devoted staff, and vibrant student body, I feel proud of the present Teresian family for their dedication, hard work, and spirit of excellence. On behalf of Prabhudasi Sisters of Ajmer, I salute all past and present collaborators who have made this growth possible. May St. Teresa School continue to shine as a beacon of knowledge, values, and faith for generations to come. Thank you. God bless each one of us.
Here in general with a token of love and gratitude,